back to my channel. And yes, these are some pre-recorded videos that I'm doing, but it's just to take a break. But before I do that, we're going to do my face today, and we're going to pop some primer on first of all. So the primer I'm going to use is the Beauty Crop primer. This is all like drugstore and own brand, so this is what I love. This is a grippy primer. If you want a drugstore, they do drugstores. This is cheap though. This is like, they have this one, the XL, and the original size, which is really good. And they are like, I think the original size is like £8 or £10. The XL, I'm not quite sure. That could be 10 or 12. I can't seriously remember. We are putting on makeup today because it's good, and I want to try the Underpainting again, but in a routine that I like to do. I'm just going to use this hoodie on. I put on instant tan, and I haven't been all the way down, and I even don't have that even on my arms, so I've just put it on my hands and my neck. And this is so tacky. This is, I can feel it. It's so tacky. I'm not going to use any sponges, which I normally do. I'm going to use the Avocado Poreless Primer, which I absolutely freaking love. This stuff is amazing. It is so good. I do like it because you have pores, but they're a bit more invisible. Last time I didn't have pore primer thing. My makeup looked good, but it didn't look the way I like it to look. I'm going to do it the way Carrie Ad does it, which is something that I tried it underpaint before and it didn't really work for me until I tried Carrie Ad's where it's like, okay, that works well. And I didn't realise, no, it would actually work that well. We're going to get a bigger brush. This is the Jordana T-shirt bronzer in the shade Palm Powder. I'm going to use a cream side first because this comes with a cream and a powder, so that it's dewy. I'm just going to take my hair out of my face, and she says you can pop this as much stuff as you want because you're going to go over it anyway, so which is fine by me. I don't care. And this time we're going to use a skin tint because I want something to do every day. I don't want something to do like not every day, if you get what I mean. I want something every day, and yes, this is a lot. I'm just going to use this, and we're just going to go do my nose contour. You pop down here as well and go around the nose. But I like the nose contour for some reason. Under here as well. I mean, I look insane, I do know, but don't worry, just trust the process. This is the type of thing where you do have to trust the process. And we're just going to pop this skin tint. So the skin tint I'm using, I actually do like the skin tint. This is the L'Oreal True Matte Plumping Tinted Serum, and it's in 4 to 5 medium. It is a really good skin tint. I absolutely love it. So, but it is liquidy, so you have to work a little bit thingy with this. So just popping it where you want to pop it. And don't forget, I'm just going to pop a few dots all over. If you want to do concealer before, you can. I chose not to. Okay, then we're going to get a brush. I'm going to use this brush. This brush is good. And I'm just going to pop it on here and all over and up here. And we're going to go to here. As you can see, it looks good. I like the skin tint. It looks pretty. I'm going to go up here as well, just to go over here. I'm just going to pop a little bit more on, especially up here. So you can pop more on if you want to. That's the much I'm going to use. And then I'm just going to go back in here again. And you just tap it in. That's what I'm doing, is just tapping it in. Okay, look at that. That just looks really nice and beautiful. Now we're going to use some concealer. We're going to use a highlighter one first of all in the corners of the eye, which is called this one. And then go here. I'm just going to go down my nose, and then we're going to take another shade and put that where you don't want it to be as highlighted as much, especially here, 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 and then pop it into there so it goes can blend in with the foundation a little bit more. I'm just getting the brush, and then this bit is where we just take it and we're just popping it. So that's what we're going to do today. Pop it here as well, and this stuff is full coverage. And just go back in with my foundation brush if anything gets too thingy. And as you can see, it's getting there. Go in here. If it feels a bit thingy, just go over and just, I'm just going to go back in with my bronzer brush as well, because then I can mix the colours to mix it all together. Don't worry if you get it thingy, just go back in with your bronzer, and then we're just going to go in here and go in here, and we're just going to take this around here as well, and then back with the foundation brush, just go in and just go like that. And with the bronzer brush, just go with the bronzer brush. I mean, look at that. Look how well that's doing already. I mean, look how much that's opened up my eye already, which is lovely, which is so good. Then I just go back in with the cream bronzer and just mix that up. And just go in with that and just go in halfway. And just get your foundation brush and just go over with your bin and just go back in with your thing, bronzer that you put on, and go over it, and then get your brush and just do that. I mean, this is what we're looking like so far. I mean, I like it. It's a good bronzer. It's a good underpainting technique. I'm glad I found this with Carrier's. I really am, because this is a really nice bronzer technique. I'm going to use a palette, and we're just going to do some eyeshadow onto the palette. Just simple eye look. I'm not going to do anything too dramatic. Take a couple of shades and just go up there. Take it in the outer corner and just, you know. This could be like a glam eye look. I'm just going to take a darker shade just to basically pop in the bottom. There you go, and then put the darker shade on this bottom as well. It's like a warm dark shade. And then we're just going to get the fluffy brush that we did have and just over it like we have done. Just going with some of the lighter shades and then pop this in here. Normally I'd set this down with the powder, but I'm not going to because I want to put something else on top of that. Merge these in. And then we're going to put a eyeshadow topper on, which is the Jordana T-shirt eyeshadow topper. And we're just going to pop on this colour in here. You can use it with a brush or with your hands. I might use it with a brush. It'll be this colour right here. And there we go. We're just going to use a light D. Just pop it on. It is a beautiful topper. So look at that. You don't need anything like a wet base or anything like that. You can just use this. And we're going to do the blush. I'm going to take this one for the beauty crop. It is called Pink Rose and it's a lovely colour. We're just going to pop it here. And I feel like it's so gorgeous. And we're just going to pop it over here as well. Now Carrier's all about the nose contour being super dark and rich. And you can just pop it down here. And then with that, you just set down the nose with powder once you've done everything else. And then I think it's time to set down the bronzer. And you want to go very lightly with this. We're just going to take a brush like this. This is just a bigger fluffy brush. And we're just going to tap this in. Because that's what you need to do with something like this. And then if you want to just slowly build it up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set this down. So all the powders and all the creams will combine together. Then we need to let the face dry. Now it's dry, we need a powder puff and a loose powder. I'm using the Jordana T-shirt. I love that stuff, that's why I'm using it. We get a brush, make sure. You bring it over here. And go under. And then that side set. Look how good that's set. I'm just going to set this a little bit. Just go over the nose just a little bit. Over the nose. And then we set everywhere else that you want to set. I'm just going to set here. And here. And here. Set in there. And don't worry, we've already set the bronzer. So we don't need much powder on. So if you want to, you can take a big fluffy brush. And then go back in with your bronzer and just... And then with the blush, we're doing blush now, and this is a Glow Matte blush, so you don't need a lot on. And this is in the shade Popping Peony. Take a fluffy brush, angle brush feather, and just pop this on. I go back in a brightener shade, and just go in with the brightener. Set this again, and make sure all the powders are meshed in and all set. So once it's set, it's just to mesh all the powders into it. It's a fixing spray for your pads, just fix it. And then we're just going to get a brush, a little brush like this, and just go into the eyes. There we go. And then we're going to pop, I'm going to pop on a brown wing. I say a little bit, it never comes that little. For some reason I just want to do a little bit of a black liner. I'm not going to go all the way in because I feel like that opens up my eye a lot. I'm going to top. We're going to do the lips with you. Lip pencil in 04. Such a pretty lip colour. Number 4. And then we'll do a gloss. Lips are done. I'll come back when I've got the eyes done. Okay, this is the complete look of what I have on. Do I like it? I actually do like it. It is a lot of brushes. It is a lot of work. But the performance is incredible. The only thing I haven't done is put highlighter on my brow bone, which I think I like to do because I am a person that loves highlighter on her brow bone on her nose a little bit, but I don't need to. The underpaint is really, really good. I absolutely love it. It's just a different perspective on things. The blush and the bronzer is so nice. Oh, I normally do like, let me just pop on some bits that I want to put on. So I'm going to take off this and put on this thing for some freckles. I like the nose, it's what it is. I like everything that I've done. It just looks really nice and beautiful, and yeah, this is, I like the way that I do this now. Like if I wanted other way, I could do the simple things that I've done, but these are nice, and the lips are from H&B Cosmetics, which are beautiful. But I hope you like this video. Please give the video a big thumbs up, please subscribe, and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this makeup routine, but I don't know, I love it. Bye guys. Oh crap, I didn't put on any shimmering bronzer. Sorry, let me just put on some shimmering bronzer on. So guys, I just put on some shimmering bronzer because I need that to go on. Look at it now. Makeup's complete now. Shimmering bronzer, that's what I needed.